Hello, my name is Donna Habinck, and for my demonstration speech, I'm going to show you how to use makeup to create a wound. The wound I chose to do is a cut, similar to the one that I have here on my hand. I'm going to be using this person here to help show what to do. The first step is getting your supplies. You need a cream wheel. I have one from Ben Nye, but you can also just use general cream makeups, or if you want, you could use eyeshadows, although they won't blend quite as well. And the colors you need are red, yellow, purple, and brown, although I pointed at them in the wrong order. And the first one you're going to do is you're going to take a brush that is rectangular or angled. And I use a lot of paint brushes for my makeup work in this field because it lets me have a little bit more control over what I'm doing. So the first color you're going to do is brown. You want to get enough on your brush that you can do an outline. I'm going to do kind of a jagged, rough edge. I'm going to make it a little darker because it's hard to see. It's not showing up quite so well. So you want to make it at least an inch long and about a couple centimeters wide to make it look realistic. The next step is to make sure you wipe your brush off, otherwise your colors will smear and mix together, which you don't want at this stage in doing the makeup. You want very clear lines. The next thing we're going to do is take red and fill in the outline we just made. This is going to be the majority of your wound. It's going to be a red filled in. And I like to kind of go over the brown so they mix a little bit together, but you still have your outline. It gives it a little more depth to look as if there's muscles or other things underneath your wound. The next step you can do is an outline of the purple around the wound, although usually I like to add my bruising before I add the outline. So I'm going to show how you can do bruising using eyeshadow. I have a 4-color purple palette. It's got a dark purple, a light purple, a white, and a light violet. I'm going to use the darkest purple, and I'm going to just kind of dab it all the way around the wound, making a circular pattern, kind of like this, but faster. The reason you do this is you don't want a constant and regular pattern. You really want it to have a mottled look, the way bruising does, because skin at different areas, blood will pool in different areas, so you want it to be a little bit more spread out and kind of dabbed on looking rather than blended really well. I'm going to take some of the lighter purple and add it around the edges. It really helps to make it look like an older bruise that's not just brand new showing up. If you can see, I have bits that are a little bit darker all the way around. Now at this point, I'm going to use my brush to add the purple. The purple is a really dark, almost black purple, but when you look at it, it really does show up a little bit more purple on the skin. I'm going to take it and draw a real thin outline all the way around my wound. And with this one, you can go a little bit past the edges that you had done before because you want it to look like the skin is splitting there. And this one, you'll then take a poofy brush, such as this one, and just kind of dab it around and pull out the purple you just put on to the edges like this, so it kind of blends in and looks like your skin is ripped apart rather than it's a distinct line. Now you can go back through and add more to your bruising using the yellow. You can kind of dab it on. I like to use an old mascara brush, but you can buy tools for it, or you can just take a paper towel, wad it up, and kind of dab it in and dab it around. You don't want to get it too heavily because then it doesn't work quite so well. So those are what you need to make your wound. You just need purple, red, and brown, as well as some purple eyeshadow. Thank you. Show my eyes. You gotta show all you guys again. And if you want, you can show your face too.